Stop everything you're doing right now because the most explosive revenge in Real Housewives history has just detonated, and this time, Dorit Kemsley is holding the match. Secret tapes have leaked. Tapes nobody was ever supposed to hear. And what's on them is so vicious, so brutal, that Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne were caught on camera sobbing uncontrollably for the first time in over a decade. That's right. The women who once smiled in Dorit's face while sharpening the knife are now completely breaking down as Dorit's long-hidden recordings destroy everything they built. After being betrayed, financially humiliated, and nearly erased from Beverly Hills, Dorit didn't just fight back. She went full nuclear. For over a year, she secretly recorded every private conversation, every nasty text, every backstabbing comment Kyle and Erika thought would stay hidden forever. And now those tapes are out. Insiders say when Kyle heard her own voice on the leak, she collapsed in tears screaming, "This can't be happening," while Erika reportedly stormed off set, mascara running down her face, yelling that her career was over. But babies, this is only the beginning. What Dorit says next in these tapes will not only end friendships, it might end careers. The question everyone is asking right now is, how much worse does it get? Stay right here, because what I'm about to expose will leave you speechless. To truly understand the savage revenge unfolding right now, you have to go back to the glamorous, but toxic sisterhood that once ruled Beverly Hills. For nearly 10 years, Dorit Kemsley, Kyle Richards, and Erika Jayne presented themselves as an unbreakable trio. They called each other sisters. They defended one another at every reunion. They vacationed together, partied together, and controlled the narrative of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills like it was their own private empire. But beneath the filtered Instagram smiles and expensive lunches, the resentment had been building like a ticking time bomb. Dorit entered the show as the glamorous British designer with the complicated husband PK and an obsession with looking richer than she actually was. Kyle was the self-proclaimed queen of the franchise, the one who preached loyalty above everything. Erika came in as the fierce survivor who had already survived her own massive financial scandal. Together, they formed the ultimate power circle. They protected each other's secrets. They shut down anyone who dared question them. For seasons, it looked perfect. But perfection in Beverly Hills is always an illusion. Insiders now reveal the first major cracks appeared during Dorit's terrifying 2021 home invasion. While she was drowning in trauma and begging for emotional support, Kyle was distracted by her own crumbling marriage to Mauricio. Instead of showing up as a true sister, Kyle slowly distanced herself. Erika, who had zero patience left after her own legal nightmare, began openly mocking what she called Dorit's poor me attitude and shady money stories. Passive-aggressive comments turned into icy stares. Group trips became war zones. The once busy group chat went completely silent. The sisterhood was dying, but none of them expected it to end in total betrayal. Then came the foreclosure nightmare and that jaw-dropping $287,000 shopping spree. While Dorit's $6 million Encino mansion was slipping into foreclosure, she was allegedly blowing through cash on clothes, bags, and jewelry like there was no tomorrow. PK weaponized it in court. The tabloids feasted. And suddenly the two women Dorit trusted most, Kyle and Erika, went radio silent when she needed them most. Sources say Dorit felt abandoned, humiliated, and stabbed in the back. That pain didn't break her. It awakened something dangerous. She decided she would never be blindsided again. So quietly, secretly, over the past year, Dorit began recording every single private conversation. Every late-night phone call. Every shady text thread. Every time Kyle and Erika thought the cameras were off. She captured it all. And now those tapes have surfaced. What Dorit recorded is so damaging that when Kyle and Erika finally heard pieces of it, they broke down crying on camera in a way no one has ever seen before. But the real question is, what exactly is on those tapes that has them so terrified? Because trust me, what leaks next is going to make the $287,000 scandal look like child's play. The revenge is just getting started, and it's about to get a whole lot uglier. Now brace yourself, because this is exactly where the war turns deadly. The secret tapes that just leaked are not some blurry audio from a distant phone call. These are crystal clear recordings Dorit made during that infamous Italy trip last season, the same glamorous cast vacation that was supposed to rebuild friendships, but instead became the scene of absolute betrayal. Picture this. A private dinner in Positano overlooking the ocean, candles flickering, expensive wine flowing. Kyle, Erika, and Dorit were alone without cameras rolling, or so they thought. But Dorit had already been burned too many times. She had her phone recording in her designer bag the entire night, capturing every cruel word. What those tapes reveal is pure venom. Kyle, the woman who once called Dorit her sister for a decade, can be heard saying in a cold, cutting voice, she's a walking embarrassment. If she keeps spending like a delusional fool, let her lose the house. I'm not saving her again. Erika, never one to hold back, allegedly laughs and replies, Dorit's fake as hell. That poor me act after the robbery was exhausting. We carried her long enough. Time to cut her loose before she drags us all down with her foreclosure mess. The voices are unmistakable. The contempt is unmistakable. These were the same women who smiled beside Dorit at reunions and posted loving captions on Instagram. Hearing them mock her trauma, her divorce from PK, and her financial collapse is nothing short of heartbreaking. When the tapes hit the internet 3 days ago, the explosion was instant. Dorit didn't leak a teaser. She dropped the full 47-minute recording straight to a trusted insider who blasted it across every major outlet. Insiders say Dorit finally reached her breaking point after seeing Kyle and Erika whispering behind her back during the last filming break. She told a close friend, "They wanted me gone. They tried to erase me while my house was in foreclosure and I was drowning in legal papers from PK. Now the world gets to hear who they really are." Leaked text messages from the infamous group chat have also surfaced to fuel the fire. In one exchange obtained by our sources, Erika wrote to call only hours before the Italy dinner. If we want her off the show, we have to make her look unstable. The spending stories will help. Kyle's reply? A simple thumbs up emoji. No defense. No loyalty. Just cold calculation. Fans are losing their minds over these screenshots, calling it the ultimate proof of a premeditated takedown. But here comes the first devastating twist that makes everything 10 times worse than you imagined. Those secret tapes don't just contain Kyle and Erika badmouthing Dorit. Hidden in the final 12 minutes is Dorit confronting them directly about who actually leaked her original $287,000 shopping spree documents to the press. The audio catches Erika admitting, in a hushed but unmistakable tone, "We had to speed things up. You weren't going down fast enough on your own." Kyle stays completely silent in the recording, the same chilling silence that insiders now say proves she knew and approved the entire plan. They didn't just abandon Dorit during her darkest hour. They actively worked behind the scenes to humiliate her publicly so she would be fired before season 16 even started. The betrayal is deeper than anyone feared. The women Dorit trusted most didn't just watch her drown. They held her head underwater. And yet, even this savage revelation is not the end. Because according to a high-level Bravo source who heard the unedited tapes, there is a second recording, one so damaging it makes this Italy leak look like nothing. A recording that allegedly involves not just Kyle and Erika, but a much bigger name in the Bravo universe. What exactly is on that second tape? The answer is about to shatter Beverly Hills forever, and it drops sooner than you think. The fallout from those Italy tapes has now reached catastrophic levels no one saw coming. Within hours of the leak, the entire Beverly Hills cast was thrown into absolute chaos. Kyle Richards, still sobbing uncontrollably in her confessional, reportedly demanded producers delete the footage of her breakdown, only to be told the network was keeping every tear because the ratings were about to explode. Erika Jayne didn't fare any better. Sources say she locked herself in her trailer for 6 hours, refusing to film until her lawyers arrived, screaming that Dorit had crossed a line that could destroy them both. The sisterhood that once ruled the franchise is now a battlefield soaked in betrayal and revenge. But here comes the second unexpected twist that completely flips the entire narrative on its head. Those secret tapes don't stop at exposing Kyle and Erika's cruel comments. Hidden in the recording is a bombshell confession that proves they didn't just leak Dorit's $287,000 shopping spree documents to force her out. They actively paid a tabloid insider to twist the story and make her look like a reckless, unstable shopaholic while her mansion was heading for foreclosure. The audio catches Erika saying coldly, she needs to look crazy so no one feels sorry for her when we vote her off. Kyle's silence in that moment now feels like pure ice. This wasn't passive abandonment. This was a calculated, paid-for execution of Dorit's character, and she captured every word. The controversy has spread like wildfire across every platform. Twitter is in meltdown with hashtag #DoritRevenge trending at #1 worldwide and hashtag Kyle and Erika exposed not far behind. One viral thread with over 650,000 views reads, Kyle preached loyalty for 12 seasons while secretly paying to leak her sister's financial ruin? The mask is gone. TikTok is flooded with side-by-side videos of Kyle and Erika's past "We love Dorit" speeches next to their leaked vicious audio, racking up millions of views overnight. Even other housewives are jumping in. RHOBH allegedly liked multiple posts supporting Dorit, while Lisa Rinna posted a cryptic story saying, "Be careful who you trust. The tapes always come back." Daily Mail, TMZ, and Page 6 have all run non-stop coverage, with one anonymous Bravo executive telling reporters, "This is no longer fun drama. It's turning ugly and potentially career-ending." The industry backlash is growing more brutal by the minute. Sponsors are panicking and threatening to pull funding, while insiders claim Andy Cohen is livid behind closed doors, calling the situation the most toxic mess I've seen in 20 years. Yet the most terrifying question remains unanswered. If these tapes are this devastating, what else is Dorit still hiding on those secret recordings? Because according to a new leak that just surfaced, there is one final tape, one so personal and so explosive it could take down not only Kyle and Erika, but threaten the entire Real Housewives empire. And it's scheduled to drop in the next 48 hours. Are you ready for what comes next? The internet has officially exploded, and what's happening right now is pure chaos on a scale Beverly Hills has never seen before. Within minutes of those secret Italy tapes leaking, hashtag #DoritRevenge shot to #1 worldwide on Twitter, while hashtag Kyle and Erika exposed and hashtag They Were Never Sisters began trending with over 2 million posts in less than 6 hours. The divide is vicious, brutal, and deeply personal. One side is hailing Dorit as a revenge queen who finally fought back after years of betrayal, while the other side is dragging her for secretly recording her so-called friends, calling her a calculated snake who is waiting to destroy everyone. Fans are losing their minds in the comments. A viral Twitter thread with 780,000 views reads, Kyle sat on camera crying like a victim after she admitted to paying tabloids to humiliate Dorit during her foreclosure. The audacity is insane. On the other side, furious stans are posting, Dorit recording private dinners is psychotic. She's not a victim, she's a walking FBI agent with a grudge. TikTok has been flooded with millions of videos stitching Kyle's past loyalty speeches next to her on-camera breakdown where she's sobbing uncontrollably, mascara running, screaming that Dorit ruined her life. The heartbreak in her voice is so raw that even casual viewers are saying they felt chills. Reddit's r/Real Housewives is an absolute meltdown. One post titled, I used to love Kyle. Not anymore, has over 42,000 upvotes, with fans writing they feel personally betrayed by the cold way both Kyle and Erika laughed about Dorit's trauma. Meanwhile, hashtag #ProtectErika threads are fighting back, claiming Dorit weaponized their private conversations out of jealousy. The cast is clearly picking sides and the fandom is watching every move. RHOBH liked several posts celebrating Dorit's tapes, while Sutton Strake reportedly sent a shocked voice note to a friend saying this is scarier than anything we've filmed. Even Lisa Rinna broke her silence with a cryptic Instagram story. Be very careful who you trust in this town. The knives are sharper than you think. Industry insiders are panicking harder than the fans. Multiple sponsors have contacted Bravo demanding emergency meetings, terrified the toxic image of grown women destroying each other will damage the entire franchise. One anonymous executive told our sources, "We've never seen two major stars caught crying on camera like this." Kyle is shattered and Erika is furious. The rage between them is real and it's spreading. But here's what's really making everyone terrified. The reactions are about to get even uglier because Dorit isn't finished. According to fresh leaks that dropped just hours ago, she has been holding one final tape, a conversation so personal and so devastating that when it surfaces, it won't just make Kyle and Erika cry again. It might make the entire cast turn on each other in ways that could end careers for good. The question nobody can answer right now is, who else is on that tape? But just when you thought the destruction couldn't get any more devastating, the ultimate bombshell has now surfaced, and it completely changes everything you just heard. That final secret tape Dorit has been guarding like a loaded gun is not from Italy. It was recorded only 2 weeks ago, right after the first leaks hit. In this never-before-heard audio, Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne are caught completely breaking down in a private hotel room, sobbing hysterically on what sounds like a hidden camera Dorit left rolling during an off-camera confrontation. You can hear Kyle's voice cracking as she cries uncontrollably, "I never meant for it to go this far. I was jealous, okay? The foreclosure, the shopping spree, I fed those stories to the press because I couldn't stand watching you rebuild while my own life was falling apart." Erika, usually ice-cold, is heard choking through tears, mascara ruined, begging Dorit with a shaking voice, "Please stop this. You're going to ruin us. We were supposed to be sisters. I'll do anything, just delete the tapes." The raw pain in their voices is unbearable. These are the same two women who laughed about Dorit's trauma in Positano, now reduced to desperate, broken messes pleading for mercy on their knees. This is Dorit's ultimate revenge. She didn't just expose their betrayal, she captured their guilt, their fear, and their complete emotional collapse on camera. Insiders say when this second tape leaked yesterday, Kyle had a full panic attack in the middle of filming and had to be escorted off set, while Erika allegedly smashed her phone against a wall screaming that Dorit had turned into a heartless monster. The sisterhood is dead. The power circle has been obliterated. And the most chilling part? Dorit's voice on the tape is ice-cold and calm as she tells them, "You tried to bury me. Now watch me bury you." This revelation has sent shockwaves so deep that Bravo executives are holding emergency meetings right now, terrified that the toxicity has spiraled completely out of control. Sponsors are fleeing. Andy Cohen has gone radio silent. And the cast is choosing sides in what could become the bloodiest civil war in Housewives history. But here's the part that will keep you up tonight. This still isn't the end. According to a source inside Dorit's camp, she has been secretly recording for over 2 years. There is one final, unreleased tape that makes everything else look like child's play, a conversation so personal, so damaging, and so explosive that when it drops in the next 24 hours, it won't just make Kyle and Erika cry again. It could burn the entire Beverly Hills franchise to the ground. Who else is on that tape? What else does Dorit know? The answer is coming. And when it hits, nothing will ever be the same. Stay locked in because part 2 is going to be even more dangerous. Oh my god, babies. Can you even breathe after everything we just uncovered? Dorit's secret tapes have reduced Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne to sobbing, mascara-streaked messes on camera, and the Beverly Hills empire is crumbling in real time. The betrayal runs so deep, the revenge so ice-cold, that nothing will ever be the same again. But the war is far from over. Now I need to hear from you. Drop your hottest take in the comments right now. I'm reading every single one. Do you think Dorit is a justified queen delivering the ultimate revenge after years of backstabbing, or has she become even more ruthless than the women who tried to destroy her? Was Kyle's emotional breakdown real or just another performance? Should Erika be permanently erased from the franchise after those vicious comments? And most importantly, if that final unreleased tape drops and burns the entire cast, should Bravo fire all 3 of them and reboot Beverly Hills from scratch? Type Team Dorit if you're riding with the Revenge Queen, or Team Kyle and Erika if you think they're the real victims of a calculated setup. Are these secret recordings genius or completely psychotic? Should friendships in this world even exist anymore? Your comments are about to explode this video. The more savage the debate, the faster this story spreads. If you're not already subscribed, smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell right now. This is only part 1. Part 2 is going to be 10 times more dangerous. I'm dropping the contents of that final tape, Andy Cohen's secret emergency meeting, who else is implicated, and whether Dorit's revenge will annihilate the entire Real Housewives empire. Smash the like button if you want Dorit to burn it all down. Smash it even harder if you think Kyle and Erika deserve every tear they're crying. The battlefield is wide open. The knives are sharper than ever, and the next 24 hours will decide who survives this war. This story is spiraling into pure chaos, and you do not want to miss what happens next. I'll see you in the next video. Stay dangerous, Bravo fans. The tapes are still rolling.